Hi guys, Steph here. Right, I've got for you today an absolutely gorgeous pen. For you regular viewers that watch regularly on a regular basis, you would have seen me not showing the pen here. There you go. So you can't see the pen, just the box. And here's the box again, with the pen inside. First of all, there you go, you can see it's got the original box in this lovely red, I would assume it's sort of leather from sort of the early days. And if we open it up, look at that. Let's take this gorgeous pen out first of all. You can see to the back there it's got Mabie Todd and Company Limited, Swan self-filling pen. And then just to the bottom it's got London. It's got this lovely sort of burgundy velvet to the bottom here. Sort of, I would say in the early days this would have been quite an expensive box, but it's actually helped to sort of preserve this gorgeous pen. What we've got for you here, nice and simple, is a Swan pen made by Mabie Todd and Company in New York, made in the USA. Absolutely gorgeous. Now you can see there it's a lever fill pen, or what they termed at the particular time a self-filler pen. And then to the bottom, the only barrel imprint is to the bottom of the barrel there. You can see it says Swan pen, Mabie Todd and Company, New York, and then to the bottom it's got made in USA. So that's the only sort of barrel imprint that the pen has. So it doesn't actually give us the model. You'll see in a moment the feed has SF2, so I don't know, is it an SF2, a Mabie Todd SF2? I don't think so. I think this pen is from sort of the 1920s, and I believe the model begins with an X, because this one has this absolutely gorgeous gold filled overlay. Okay, absolutely gorgeous. I believe it may be sort of 18 karat gold filled as well. And at the time, the gold filled pens, the model number actually began with the letter X. This one, hopefully you can see, it's got this engine turned sort of lined pattern that runs the length of the pen there, and this pattern at the end is a number 2. So I believe this may be an X265-2. As I say, the X being gold filled overlay, the number 2 at the end is this lined pattern. Whether the 265 is correct or not, I'm not too sure. Any of you people out there, if you know the answer, please share it with us. I know there's people that help us out quite a lot, which is very much appreciated. As we said, the pen from around about the 1920s, from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, it's 132 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, it's a nice 10 millimeters in diameter. As we said, it's a lever filled fountain pen, and if we lift the lever, whoops a daisy, let's just do it like that, you can see on these pens they had this sort of little locking mechanism. You can see to the lever there, it's got this little indent which sits on this wire inside the slit there. So if we pop that down, there we go, it nicely locks into place. An absolutely stunning pen. There's no wear on the pen, there's no dings on the pen, and the gorgeous thing about it, this line pattern is actually lovely and pronounced to the touch, which you don't get very often because they're generally quite worn, but you can actually still feel the pronounced lines on this pen. An absolutely stunning example. Let's take the cap off for you, show you the pen in numerous different angles. Now originally I was thinking of maybe keeping this particular pen. I'm still not undecided, but I think we may be parting company with it. So yeah, we may find a new home for it because, well, I don't know the reason. It's just for whatever reason I was hoping to keep it. I've sort of decided against it, and I've decided to try and find a new home for it. So at the right price, it could be yours. Let's take you up to the section. You can see the section also has the overlay there. You can see the nib has a Mabie Todd and Company New York number 2 nib. Let's maybe give you a different angle on it. There's a sideways view. There's the feed underneath, and as you can see, everything has been thoroughly cleaned. It's been fully disassembled, new sack fitted, and is absolutely gorgeous. Nice and comfortable pen to hold. As we said a little bit earlier as well, it's got Swan SF2 on the feed as well. So is that the model? I don't think it is. I think the SF2 is just indicating it's a self filler with a number 2 nib. Now, how does it write? Well, what we're going to do, because I've put a new sack in it, again, you know, we'll leave the pleasure of filling the pen with a new ink to a new owner. So what we'll do, we'll just simply dip the pen. Okay, I've just dipped it a little bit too deep there. So let's wipe that off. Let's see how the pen writes. So what we've got is Swan pen. Mabie Todd and Company, New York. Let's dip it again. Okay, so excuse me. So as you can see, it's actually Mabie Todd and Company, not the Company Limited. So that's why I'm dating the pen sort of around about the 1920s. It's writing very nicely with a, I would say, a fine line. Does it have any flex? Yeah, I would say it does. There we go. Excuse a little blob there. But there's a writing sample, writing with a fine line, but with a little bit of downward pressure. It's got a lovely flex nib. Okay, so yeah, you know, these flex nibs, obviously it's an art to actually use them. There's people out there that know how to use them, that can make them, well, perform absolutely beautiful. But there we have it. An absolutely stunning example of a Swan pen made by Mabie Todd and Company in New York, USA. As I said earlier, if anybody knows what the exact model is, please share it with us. We all like learning something new every day. You can also see the cartouche there is empty, but all in all, as I said, no dings, no wear, lovely pronounced pattern still on it. It's a stunning example. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoyed showing them to you people. Don't forget, leave a comment down below. Don't be shy. subscribe to the channel as well, just down there. Give the video a thumbs up as well, hopefully it helps me as well. But for now, I'm just going to say Slavo Ukraini, and from me and this stunning pen, I'm just going to say bye bye for now.